Hey everyone, today for cooking class we're going to be making homemade pizza, a delicious meal for any day of the week. In the next several slides, I've listed the ingredients, the supplies you'll need, and the directions for making the pizza. Please feel free to pause the video and write down what you need or come back to the slides as needed. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 450 degrees. It takes a while to heat up, so I need to do this first. Now in my small bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add the yeast. This is going to be a total of 2¼ teaspoons of yeast. And to the yeast, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of white sugar. I'm then going to mix it together with 1 cup of warm water. You need to make sure the water is warm so the yeast activates. Once it's all mixed together, set your timer for 10 minutes. This will allow enough time for the yeast to activate so your dough is nice and fluffy. While the yeast mixture is resting, we can go ahead and mix the other pizza dough ingredients. In a large bowl, I'm going to start by putting in 2½ cups of flour. To that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. And lastly, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once my timer goes off and the 10 minutes are up, I'm going to add the yeast mixture to the flour mixture. With a spoon, I'm gently going to stir it all together until it's combined. Once you're done mixing it with a spoon, go ahead and gently roll it into a ball with your hands. Now set a timer for 5 minutes and let the pizza dough rest. While the pizza dough is resting, go ahead and spray your pizza tray with a thin layer of nonstick cooking spray. Once the pizza dough has rested, you can go ahead and take the pizza dough and place it on the pizza tray. Using your hands, spread out the dough over the pizza tray all the way to the edge in an even layer. Once the dough is spread out and doesn't spring back, you can go ahead and start adding your toppings. The first thing I'm going to add is some pizza sauce, which I'll spread out evenly with a spoon. Next, I'm going to add some shredded cheese, which I'll spread evenly over the top. You can use whatever cheese you like, but today I'm using a combo of cheddar and Monterey Jack. If you're making a cheese pizza, you can go ahead and stick it in the oven after this step. If you're adding additional toppings like I am, those go on next. Today I'm making a classic Hawaiian pizza, so I have some chopped ham and pineapple to add to my pizza. Remember, you don't have to make the same pizza as I do. You can add whatever toppings you like. Once I have my toppings on, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more cheese on the top. And once that's done, it's all ready to put in the oven. My oven is preheated, so I'm going to carefully open the oven and slide in the pizza. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes, I'm going to check the pizza to see if it's done. The pizza could take between 15 and 20 minutes based on your toppings and oven. When my timer goes off, I'm going to carefully look in the oven to see if my pizza's done. You're looking for a nice golden brown crust. When it's done, carefully take it out with an oven mitt and let it sit on your stove for a couple minutes to slightly cool. Since the pizza's done, go ahead and turn off your oven. Once your pizza has cooled slightly, you can go ahead and cut it. Make sure to hold the side of the pan with an oven mitt because the pan is still hot. I'm using a pizza cutter to cut my pizza, but if you don't have one, that's okay. You can always use a knife. And there we have a slice of delicious homemade pizza. I hope you enjoy making, as well as eating, your own homemade pizza. Thanks for watching.